I want to bring in the Chief Executive of the Ghana Employers Association, Mr. Alex Frimpong. Mr. Frimpong, are you happy with the graduates you get who show up at your interview sessions seeking employment in your many firms that you represent?
Well, the issue of the quality of graduates has been with us for quite some time, and many organizations have been giving us some information regarding that issue.
What is it that they tell you? That they are happy or they are not happy?
Well, the issue is that when you come from the university and you are engaged, the learning curve that is the length of time that is you require to prepare the students are getting a bit longer than it used to be.
In other words, they are having to do far more to invest in bringing those they hire up to speed with the market, the job market.
Yes.
Okay.
For instance, some key issues have come up following our survey that we did, I think, a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. One area that employers believe we need to improve upon is analytical skills.
Okay, so in other words, you're finding that the students that are coming from the universities lack the analytical skills, and so they have to invest more to bring them up to speed on that.
Yes. Then creativity, communication skills, IT. These are issues that employers have concerns with regarding the students, and these are areas that we think that collaboration with the tertiary institutions comes in handy, because the feedback would help them in preparing the students well. Again, you realize that at times you cannot also force the university authorities too much, because a lot of these things cannot only be picked through university education. Nowadays, a lot of us do not engage in social and community activities. So if you don't learn these things from the community, leadership skills and all that, look at the length of time we spend in the senior secondary school and even the junior high schools. How are we able to even work within our communities to acquire some of these skills? How are parents, families also helping in preparing the graduates? So it is something that all of us need to understand. Train together should be the way forward.
Yeah, I mean, I get the point you're making, and we'll come to analyzing the other roles. But tonight, are the universities playing their role sufficiently and adequately?
Well, if I understand it correctly, the universities are supposed to churn out graduates who have the right mind in engaging in their professional field. So, for instance, if you have a first-class student from, say, KNUST with electrical engineering, they have done their part. It is for us as employers to also come to the party by making sure that we prepare them adequately so that they can be fit for purpose. I'm not sure, in spite of all the brilliance that they bring to the table, they would fit in automatically. We have to go through a rigorous training program to prepare them so that they can fit in. Of course, given the numbers that we have, not all of them would really make the mark. But there are exceptionally brilliant ones that we have come across.
Most definitely.
Exceptionally brilliant ones that we have come across. Don't forget that many of us, we finished university at the age of 24, 25, back in those days. Now you have a 20-year-old gentleman or a lady with a first class in chemical engineering. Sharp brains that are fertile for training, and I believe that if we are conscious of that and work together, we can have the best of talent.
Mr. Frimpong,
so you realize that many a time when they go out with the right environment, they're able to excel.
Yeah,
of course. I think the environment that we really engage in some of these things, we need to work together to change.
Okay, Mr. Frimpong.